Scene script. Have you ever wondered how powerful your thoughts truly are? Picture a vast ocean, its waves crashing and receding, reflecting the vast expanse of the sky. Now imagine that each of these waves is a thought, each ripple a subconscious idea. That's how expansive the universe of our minds is. Our thoughts are like the architect of our reality. They shape our perceptions, our emotions, our actions, and ultimately our lives. They are the unseen forces that drive us forward, or sometimes hold us back. Consider this. When you think positively, you feel lighter, happier, more energized. Your body responds to these uplifting thoughts by releasing chemicals like serotonin and dopamine, creating a sense of well-being. On the other hand, negative thoughts can weigh you down, creating feelings of anxiety, sadness, or fear. They can even impact your physical health, leading to issues like insomnia, high blood pressure, or digestive problems. But it's not just about positive and negative thoughts. Our thoughts also shape our beliefs and attitudes. They form the framework through which we interpret the world around us. If you believe you're capable and competent, that belief will influence your actions, leading to greater confidence and success. But if you believe you're inadequate or unworthy, those thoughts can limit your potential, keeping you stuck in a cycle of self-doubt and underachievement. And here's the thing, our thoughts are not always based on facts or reality. They're often influenced by our past experiences, our fears, our hopes, and our insecurities. They can be distorted, exaggerated, or even completely unfounded, yet they have the power to shape our reality for better or for worse. It's clear that our thoughts hold immense power, but can we really control them? This is the question that we'll explore in the next scenes. So stay tuned, because understanding and mastering the power of your thoughts could be the key to unlocking your full potential. Scene script. Science has delved into the enigma of our thoughts and made some fascinating discoveries. Let's take a journey into the labyrinth of the human mind, where thoughts are born and molded. In recent years, scientific research has unveiled how we can indeed control our thoughts. One such revelation comes from the study of neuroplasticity, a concept that demonstrates the brain's remarkable ability to change and adapt. Neuroplasticity shows that our brain isn't a rigid organ, but a malleable one, continuously evolving based on our experiences and thoughts. Imagine the brain as a hill covered in fresh snow. As you sled down, you create a path. The more you sled down that same path, the more defined it becomes. That's how our brain works, forming neural pathways based on repetitive thoughts and actions. When we consciously control our thoughts, we can guide our brain to form new positive pathways. It's like creating a new, better route for our sled, leading us to a more desirable destination. This process isn't instant though, it requires time, patience, and consistency, just like any other form of learning. Now let's talk about cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. This form of therapy has successfully helped people control their thoughts and reshape their mental landscape. CBT is based on the idea that our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are interconnected. By changing one aspect, we can influence the others. For example, if we harbor negative thoughts, we might feel unhappy, leading us to behave in a certain way. But if we consciously replace those negative thoughts with positive ones, our feelings and behaviors can change correspondingly. Science has given us a glimpse into the power of our thoughts and the ways we can harness it. We can guide our minds, form new neural pathways, and alter our feelings and behaviors through conscious thought control. Armed with this scientific knowledge, we can start to understand how to better control our thoughts. Controlling our thoughts is not as daunting as it might seem with the right approach. It's about becoming the master of your mind, not its servant. Let's delve into how we can achieve this. First and foremost, awareness is key. Be conscious of your thoughts as they arise. Think of your mind as a sky and your thoughts as clouds passing by. Some clouds might be dark and stormy, others light and fluffy, but remember, they're just visitors. They come and go. You are the sky, ever present and unchanging. Now, recognition follows awareness. It's about identifying the nature of your thoughts. Are they helpful or harmful? Positive or negative? Constructive or destructive? By recognizing their nature, you become able to navigate your mental landscape more effectively. Once you've identified a negative thought, challenge it. Question its validity. Is it based on fact, or is it a product of fear, insecurity, or past experiences? Often you'll find that these thoughts are not grounded in reality, but rather, they're distortions of the truth. Reframing is the next step. This involves replacing a negative thought with a more positive, realistic one. For instance, instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," you could reframe it as, "I'm a work in progress and that's okay." It's not about denying the negative thought, but rather transforming it into something more empowering. The process of thought control isn't a one-time deal. It's a lifelong journey of self-discovery and personal growth. It's about consistently practicing awareness, recognition, challenging, and reframing. And remember, this isn't about suppressing or eliminating your thoughts, quite the contrary. It's about acknowledging them, understanding them, and ultimately, managing them. It's about taking control of your inner dialogue, rather than being controlled by it. So embark on this journey. It might be challenging at times, but the rewards are immense. You'll gain a deeper understanding of yourself, and in the process, cultivate a more positive, empowering mindset. Remember, it's not about suppressing thoughts, but rather understanding and managing them. There are several effective techniques that can help us gain control over our thoughts. The first technique that we're going to talk about is mindfulness. This concept has its roots in ancient Buddhist practices, but it's not just for monks in the mountains. Mindfulness is simply about being fully present in the moment, aware of your surroundings, your feelings, and of course your thoughts. It's about observing these thoughts without judgment, allowing them to come and go naturally. When we practice mindfulness, we can observe our thoughts objectively, which gives us a chance to interrupt negative thought patterns before they spiral out of control. Next, we have meditation. While mindfulness is about being present in the moment, meditation is about achieving a state of deep peace that occurs when the mind is calm and silent. It's like hitting the pause button on your thoughts, allowing you to step back and gain a new perspective. You might imagine it as a kind of mental decluttering. Regular meditation can help reduce stress and anxiety, and it's also been shown to improve concentration and overall happiness. The third technique is cognitive restructuring. This is a method used in cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, a type of psychotherapy. Cognitive restructuring involves identifying and disputing irrational or maladaptive thoughts known as cognitive distortions. For example, if you always think, "I'm a failure," you'd challenge this thought, examine the evidence, and replace it with a more balanced and realistic thought like, "I have had successes and failures like everyone else." Last but not least, we have positive affirmations. These are positive statements that you repeat to yourself, designed to challenge negative or unhelpful thoughts. They can help you create a positive self-perception and outlook on life. For example, instead of thinking, "I can't do this," you'd affirm, "I am capable and strong, I can handle whatever comes my way." Each of these techniques, mindfulness, meditation, cognitive restructuring, and positive affirmations, offers its unique benefits. Mindfulness helps us stay present and aware. Meditation grants us inner peace and clarity. Cognitive restructuring allows us to challenge and change our negative thought patterns. And positive affirmations foster a positive mindset and self-belief. Remember, these techniques are not a one-time fix. They are tools that you can use every day. It's like going to the gym for your mind. You wouldn't expect to have a fit body after one workout, right? Similarly, you can't expect to have a healthy mind after one session of meditation or a few positive affirmations. It takes consistent practice. But here's the good news. These techniques are accessible to everyone. You don't need any special equipment or a lot of time. You can start right now, wherever you are. With consistent practice, these techniques can transform your thought process. Control over your thoughts can lead to a myriad of benefits. It's like having a superpower that can unlock a world of potential within you. Let's delve into how this power can bring about positive change in your life. By mastering your thoughts, you can significantly improve your mental health. Thoughts are the seeds of our emotions. By controlling what seeds we plant, we can cultivate a garden full of positive emotions, instead of letting the weeds of negativity overrun our minds. This can result in less stress, less anxiety, and a greater sense of peace and happiness. Further, thought control can lead to increased focus and productivity. Our minds are inundated with countless thoughts each day, many of which are distracting and unproductive. By learning how to control and direct your thoughts, you can keep your mind laser-focused on your goals, driving you to achieve more than you ever thought possible. Moreover, thought control can help you build better relationships. Often, our thoughts can cloud our judgment, leading us to make assumptions or react impulsively. By controlling your thoughts, you can ensure that your actions and responses are grounded in understanding and compassion, deepening your connections with others. And it doesn't stop there. The benefits of thought control extend to your overall well-being. With control over your thoughts, you can maintain a positive outlook even in the face of adversity. This resilience can help you navigate life's ups and downs with grace and poise, improving your quality of life. In essence, thought control is like being the maestro of your own mind's symphony. With this power, you can compose a masterpiece of a life, filled with joy, success, and fulfillment. And the best part? This power lies within you, waiting to be harnessed. The benefits of mastering your thoughts are plentiful, making the journey towards thought control a worthwhile endeavor. So why not embark on this journey and unlock the superpower that resides within? The path to controlling your thoughts is not without its challenges, but they are not insurmountable. As we navigate this journey of thought control, we often encounter some common obstacles. Resistance is one such challenge. We resist because our minds are wired to follow patterns, and breaking these patterns can feel uncomfortable. However, it's important to remember that resistance is just a signal that we're stepping outside our comfort zones, and that's where growth happens. To overcome resistance, acknowledge it, understand its source, and then gently guide your mind back to the practice of thought control. Another challenge we face is frustration. When we don't see immediate results, we may get frustrated and feel like giving up. But thought control, like any other skill, requires practice and patience. It's a journey, not a destination. When frustration arises, remind yourself that every effort you make, no matter how small, is a step forward in your journey. Impatience is a third common challenge. We live in a fast-paced world where we expect quick results. But the process of thought control is gradual and takes time. It's like planting a seed and waiting for it to grow. You can't rush the process, you can only nurture it. When impatience strikes, practice mindfulness. Be present in the moment and appreciate the progress you're making, no matter how slow it may seem. In addition to these tips, it's also helpful to have a supportive community or mentor to turn to when the going gets tough. They can provide encouragement, share their own experiences, and remind you of why you started this journey in the first place. Lastly, remember to be kind to yourself. You're undertaking a significant journey of self-improvement. It's okay to stumble, to take detours, or to need a rest. What's important is that you keep going. Facing these challenges is part of the journey, but with persistence, the rewards are immense. With control over your thoughts, you become the master of your own mind. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've discovered so far. We've learned that our thoughts are powerful forces, capable of shaping our reality. We've delved into the science of thoughts, understanding how they are formed and how they influence our actions and emotions. We've explored the process of thought control, and we've discussed numerous techniques that can help us gain mastery over our mental landscape. Controlling your thoughts is like being the conductor of your own symphony. You decide the tempo, the melody, and the harmony. You determine which notes to emphasize and which ones to let fade away. In the same way, you have the power to choose which thoughts to focus on and which ones to let go. Think about the implications of this. If you control your thoughts, you control your feelings. You control your actions. You control your destiny. It's an empowering realization, isn't it? You are not a passive recipient of random thoughts. You are an active participant in shaping your own reality. What's more, thought control can serve as a powerful tool for self-improvement. It can help you overcome negative patterns of thinking, cultivate a more positive mindset, and foster personal growth. It can boost your confidence, enhance your resilience, and improve your overall quality of life. But remember, like any skill, thought control requires practice. It may be challenging at first, but with time and persistence, you can become proficient at it. When you do, you'll find that you're not just surviving, you're thriving. You're not just reacting to life, you're actively creating it. And so, we come to the end of our journey, but this is only the beginning of yours. Use the knowledge and tools we've shared to shape your thoughts, and in doing so, shape your world. Remember, the power to control your thoughts is within you. Harness it, and unlock your true potential.